right, time to do water signs. You like water signs? That's because that's Mummy's sign. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we're going to do water signs. Just done air. So if you are connected to an air sign or you don't know what your rising and moon sign is or whatever, I suggest watching them all sometimes because they can be connected. I think most of the time you get a little bit out of each. I might use the Wizard's Tarot for the water signs. And what do you think, Moo Moo? What should we use for Mary Moo? What should we use? Mary Moo Moo. Maybe we'll use the... Don't bite my piece. We'll use the Wizards anyway as the starters. Don't go walking, please. She's got such a warm tummy today. It warms. Water signs for the month of May. You have to go on the floor, Bubba. Too many things to chew up here, isn't there? Too many cards to chew. She's getting too inquisitive about everything to be up here unless she's really tired, and then she can come up. Water signs for the month of May. What's coming in? Who's going out? Oh, exciting already. So we have, I use the Witches and the Wizards, that's cool. 3 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. There might be some sort of opportunity for things to move forward. Thank fuck! I feel like it's been a month of sort of like stagnation station in April. So it could feel like this is the month for things to move forward. Maybe if you've been waiting on news as well, it might be finally you start to hear some stuff. That's the technical term, stuff. But I do feel like there is like definitely energy changes in May coming up. So that's positive. Let's see what else is coming up for Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio. Scorpios. Oh, too many. Don't want that many, but I will take that one, and I will take this one. Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. That's sort of saying there could be some sort of new path to take, I feel, and maybe something that you're quite passionate about. It's interesting with the Page of Wands. I almost feel like he's sort of looking, going, should I? And he feels like he's at a bit of a crossroads. So it does feel like it's connected to the general that I did as well, that thing of what path should I choose. There's a couple of options coming up this month, which I feel is good. You know, I feel like we need that. We need to shake things up a little bit. And this looks like a shake up. I've got the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. So there could be an influx of love and passion coming this month. Wouldn't that be nice? Because I feel like you're sort of like, even though you're the King of Cups, because you are a water sign, I don't feel like that's you. I feel like you're the Queen of Wands, doing your thing, getting out there, being social, starting to sort of like put your, you know, work out there and start to get your vibe happening, get your mojo back, do your stuff. And in comes old mate with an offer of sort of like some sort of emotional offer that makes you go, I wasn't expecting to see or hear from you. This is a surprise. And it's almost because you've been in hermit mode and haven't really reached out, but neither have they. And I feel like it's like there's a new sorry, it's just checking what that was on the roof. There's a new sort of feeling of energy with this. Like it's not like when you've reached out to each other before, there's been, it just feels like there's a new vibe behind it. There's some thought and change, and there's a new feeling about it, because I've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is my union card, and I do feel like maybe they're awake to the situation. That's what it feels like. It's almost like they're awake to the situation, and there's like a new vibe to it. It's like they see you now, in a different light. And they almost want to just sort of explain that, like, because I have the Knight of Cups and the Empress. It's like I see you as this spiritual connection that I have, you know. I want to tell you about how I feel. I want to sort of open up to you about my feelings. And I haven't done that before. I don't feel like there's been any sort of like emotional outpouring of love or connection, or like I know that we have this spiritual connection. They are a bit nervous about it though. I feel like they're sort of feeling a bit battle scarred, or there's something that's gone down in their connection, maybe their karmic or their work, or I feel like they're almost coming in with, this person looks like they're almost coming in with nothing, like they've sort of like hardly even have any clothes on, or they've got no baggage. Like it's almost like they've left everything behind, you know. They've like come through a battle and come through and gone, I've gone through all this shit and I'm almost here with nothing, but I just want to say I'm here. Like, if you still want me, I'm here. But the timing is like still right and the connection is still there, so it would still go forward. It feels really a lot like this is just meant to be what it's meant to be. It feels like it sort of almost starts mid-May to me. It feels like the beginning of May is like there's something that happens in the ether, in the air, or you might hear about something that's going on with them, but there's no real communication. Maybe around mid-May you might hear something from them, because that's like the communication coming in. This is like the Strength card, or you hear about it in mid-May and that you're like, oh, should I reach out or not? But I almost feel like don't reach out until they reach out, because I've got the Five of Swords here. It's almost like you've got to wait till their battle's over. Then I've got the Emperor. So it's like the Emperor coming to the Empress. So that's your counterparts, your divine union. Then I have the Temperance card again, which is your divine timing card. It's almost like patience is a virtue. She's sort of meditating and trying to sort of like take her mind off things, but she's got one eye open. She's like, when is he coming in? But Judgment Day is here. It's like then the shit hits the fan and it's like everything sort of happens. Like your time to shine. It's almost like, see how they're all stepping out of their coffins, like stepping out of like obscurity into the light, you know. It's like it's your moment. This is your moment. And then there's this offer, and I feel like it's like a little sort of like olive leaf almost being extended, saying, how are you, or what's going on, because they don't know where you stand or what's going on. I feel like because they haven't been in contact, but their idea is definitely changed. They see you as this connection. They know there's something more here, and there's definitely like a love union connection on their mind. That Four of Wands is to me twin flame card, so it's like this is you're my counterpart now. Then comes the blurting. This is the no holding back, and it's not like a I love you. It could be, because I've still got the King of Cups at the beginning. That's the feeling that's behind it. But the Queen of Swords is like a no holds barred. I'm going to be telling you the truth here. What are you doing, boo? What are you doing, boo? I'm going to be telling you the truth here, and I'm going to not hold back anything. So it's almost like blunt, you know. It's almost like I've got some things to say, just let me get the words out. That's what it feels like. It's almost like don't interrupt me, but then it leads to connection and union. It's almost like it's like you say what you got to say and then I'll say my piece, but they're almost saying it because they're scared that they won't get to, or they won't, you know, they need to say it before you interrupt them, or before they lose their feel like they don't want to lose the momentum of what they want to say. Empress on the bottom of this deck, and the Death card as well is there, so it's a new beginning, brand new beginning. I love this Death card. It almost looks like the Lovers. It's like it's a death card, but it's a renewal. It's like a rising from the phoenix into this new connection. Oh, there it is. Just looking for the deck and I couldn't see it. It comes with the King of Wands, wanting to sort of like passionately connect, but with a new plan. You know, he's got a plan for the future. So that's water signs. There's a lot coming in for water signs. And if this isn't like resonating for you, it doesn't have to. Like, we're talking about a big lot of people that watch these videos. So if you're not looking for a love connection, or you wanted to know about work or whatever else, it might just be that this one's not for you. But I feel like some of you will get the connection. So if not, then soz. You might have to wait for the next one, or book your own reading. Right, I'm going to go on to fire.